Day 6, episode 6. Thanks for tuning in. Just finished in the gym. Thought I'd bring the tripod somewhere a little bit more exciting than my bedroom that I've said I'm going to paint for the last 5 years. Before I continue, I'm not endorsing smoking. It's not good for you, it's not cool. I've managed to narrow all my addictions down to one thing. This is my first cigarette today. It's about 3 PM UK time. I smoke about 2 or 3 cigarettes a day. I'll quit when I want to quit. I enjoy them at the moment and they're not causing anyone else harm. I enjoy the flavour. They don't help me in any way, to be honest. I enjoy them right now. Maybe it's an illusion that they're helping me, but yeah. So I'm off all drugs except nicotine and caffeine. Sunday was the last time I used anything. On Sunday, I drank a lot of those gold AU cans, maybe like 10 cans or something. I smoked a pack of cigarettes and took a packet of codeine tablets. That was the last time I used like substances. But my drug of choice, just to clear things up, was cocaine. I'd been clean from coke for years, about 3 or 4 years. The supply dried up. But at the end of 2024, December 2024, that's when it started again. All the way into January. Fucked up everyone's Christmas. And then it was around the January 27th, 28th was the last time I took it. I was up for like 3 or 4 days, terrible psychosis. First like real psychotic episode, like severe. And then I was clean for 11 months. Picked it up November last year. And then it's been an issue until last week. Lost everything in the process. My fault, I know. But as I alluded to last night in the video about how our minds naturally gravitate towards negativity in our lives and give more weight to negative things happening around us, I'm just trying to search for the positive in this situation. My son is alive and he's in safe hands. Even amidst psychosis, I still managed to have enough brain power to phone the ambulance the following morning to save my son from me. I still had 1.5 grams left when I made the phone call. I ended up flushing it. Regretted it when I came out that night. But God knows what could have happened. I was losing my shit big time. The voices made me believe that I gave my son the drug intentionally. And I started to believe them, and I knew once I made that phone call there was no going back for me. It was like 1 or 2% of me said, nah, it's all in your head, but I couldn't risk it. To me, my son was acting weird. I was acting weird. Children have a good intuition, so he would have just been thinking, what's wrong with daddy? There's something not right here. You know, I'm losing my shit, losing my mind, usual. I wasn't meant to get the stuff that day. When I had my son, I got my son in the afternoon, late morning. I think it was around 10 AM or something, maybe 11, not quite sure. Or I might have already had him for a day or two prior. I can't remember. The stuff was meant to come when I dropped him off, but my guy phoned me and said, "Look, get it today," and I just couldn't help myself. So I started using as he was going to sleep, and then during the night I just lost my shit. And the sad thing is I knew that would happen, but I just couldn't help myself. I chose drugs over my son. That's it, there's no other way to put it. I know it sounds kind of cliche, but you really don't miss what you have until it's gone. But my son isn't truly gone, he's still alive, he still exists. And now I have something to fight for because I took it for granted. I complained about him all the time. I thought I was trying my best, but clearly not. I'm not glad of the circumstances. I'm not glad, like how could you be glad the way things worked out? But something had to give, and I'm just glad that nobody got seriously harmed in the process. And in all reality, might sound kind of selfish, I don't know how accurate this is, but in all reality it's probably me who's thinking about that night the most right now and is experiencing the most pain, regret, shame, anger at myself. My son's mother's not long had another child, so she's got the weight of having to look after my son and her newly born daughter at the same time, and that's my fault. I should be there to take the weight off her, but I can't be right now because I need to. Legally, I'm not allowed anyway. Just to make it clear, my son's mum isn't stopping me seeing my son. The system done its job and he was removed from my care, rightfully so. But now I have a reason, something to fight for, a vision to chase. And I'm on fire, and my dreams are like a big tub of cold water, and I'm just running after them. It's just the dream of being a father for my son, being a part of his life, being an inspiration for other people, coming out the dirt and achieving ultimate success to set a good example. Someone needs to do it, and I'm that guy. This takes fucking balls, what I'm doing. You know, everyone says on the Saturday or the Sunday after a rough one, I'm never doing that shit again. That was me, but I mean it. I'm never looking back. This is 6 days clean from everything except cigarettes, which is a big deal for me. I do smoke, but the reason I started smoking again is because my body and mind was split between all these different avatars, all these kind of degenerate suits you wear. And because I was taking the benzos again, what kind of give you a crave for smoking, I'm smoking again. I first started taking diazepam the day following, so it was the 15th or the 16th of January, after it's kind of coming back to reality. I got out of the hospital, left without my son, went in with my son and just left with regret, shame. I couldn't handle it, so I'm in there. I'm a grown man and I'm in the doctors basically begging them for something just to calm me down, because I just thought I was going to have a panic attack or a heart attack. And since that day they had me on quite a low dose, but it gave me the taste for it, so then I'm purchasing them illicitly, if that's even a word, illegally, and then I'm smoking again. Now I'm taking them on the come down from the coke. Now I'm using them between coke sessions, and if I can't get coke, I'm just smoking, drinking, swallowing tablets. Just because that's what my body was used to. That's what my brain's used to. So it's like, oh, he's taking the tablets again, but now he smokes again. Now he drinks it during the day again. Now he's an idiot who walks around with this false sense of confidence, acting a fool. But now I've got a real sense of confidence because I've made promises, I've put it out there, and I'm doing it. I'm doing what I said I would do. There's no better way to destroy your self-esteem than to make promises to yourself and other people and don't do them. And that's been me most of my life. But now, I'm a man of my word. I said I'd be here today, I'll be here tomorrow. Just keep showing up, keep doing what you said you're going to do, and the life of your dreams will be yours. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow for 1 week, 7 days in. Take care.